So, Christina, what brings you in today?
He left me.
He is in your...
Oh, my husband. We've been married for 10 years and...
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, he left me last week. He left me a note. He's leaving me for another woman. You know, typical. He left me and kids.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. That must be very difficult.
It is. It is.
And this happened a week ago?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I understand.
I just came from work and what do I see? I see a note. And kids think he's on a business trip, so they don't know, and I don't know how to tell them.
You have children also? How many children?
Yeah. I have 3. We have 3. A boy and 2 girls.
I see. And have you spoken with him at all since he's left?
Well, he called me to tell me that I should find a lawyer and that his lawyer will talk to my lawyer.
Oh, I understand.
He wants the divorce, yeah. That's it. He decided, you know. Another woman moved in, you move out.
Did you foresee this coming at all? Prior to the past week?
No, he was very busy. I thought he was just busy with work, but obviously he had some other time to enjoy himself, and I was busy with work, so I thought, you know, we were going 10 years strong. It would be our anniversary next month, and now nothing's gonna, you know, stuff's changed, and I don't even know what to tell kids.
Well, I understand, and again, I'm very sorry to hear this. I know.
Thank you.
I know this can't be easy for you. And how have you been feeling in that last week? Have you been able to eat or sleep normally?
No. I just don't feel like doing any of it, and you know, I couldn't sleep. I slept a little bit last night, but you know, I keep thinking, what did I do wrong? Where did I make a mistake? Why am I not a good wife for him anymore? And I just can't sleep now, and I have no appetite.
Has anyone else been, you know, kind of supporting you in this time? Been maybe an ear?
I spoke to my mother, and she told me to hold on, to be strong for kids, but I don't know. It's hard.
Any siblings?
I have a younger brother.
And how about your health otherwise? If you're generally...
It's fine, yeah.
Generally good health? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, in any type of medical appointment, we just like to do some general screening questions. Just try to get a head-to-toe, full picture of your health. These are just some short, quick questions, you know. Don't think about them too much.
Okay.
So the first one is, have you had any heart episodes in the last 6 months? Heart attacks, palpitations?
No.
No strokes,
No.
blood pressure?
No, I'm fine that way, yeah.
Okay, good.
Trying to stay healthy.
That's good. So you exercise, I suppose?
Yes. I go for walks. I go occasionally to gym too. I go aerobics with my girlfriends, you know, at the gym, so it's fun. But
okay. How about any history of diabetes in your family?
I think my grandma had. She was taking pills for it.
Okay. Any medication yourself?
No. I would take occasionally Tylenol for headache. That's it.
Okay. Any surgeries?
I had the C-section with my 3rd child, and tonsils when I was a kid.
Okay. Have you ever thought about harming yourself?
No.
Okay.
No.
Have you ever thought about harming someone else?
No.
Have you ever thought about killing yourself, taking your own life?
I was. When I saw the note, and next day I thought maybe I should just end it all. You know, what's the point? 10 years you're with somebody, you have kids, and I just thought, yeah, maybe I should do it.
I understand, and I just want to say this again. I'm very sorry for your loss. I know it's difficult, and
thank you.
I'm happy you're here today. Okay. So were you on any medications?
No.
Okay. And the last question is there any history of cancer in your family?
My mom had some polyps removed, and my grandfather, he had a pancreatic cancer, yeah.
Okay. any history of any mental illness in your family?
No, no.
That's good. Okay, so those are just some typical screening questions we have to go through with everyone, and everything seems to generally be in order. But what does concern me is that you're quite distraught about all this, as you should.
Obvious, isn't it?
As you should be. I mean, it's nothing minor. It's a huge life-changing thing. I can only imagine how your children are dealing with this. So
Well, they still don't know, so I don't even know how to do that.
Well, these are all things that can be worked through. And you mentioned that you've been struggling in this time, and you've possibly even thought about hurting yourself. Have you actually pictured it, or was this just a passing thought?
I was thinking maybe pills, but I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, maybe that.
You mentioned you weren't on any medications. I'm thinking you don't have
No,
these
maybe
kind of
just
pills.
take some, a bunch of Tylenols or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what would do and help to do it. I haven't thought about it all the way, I guess.
Okay, just a vague idea. I mean, the feeling, that emotion just kind of crossed your mind.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me then ask you, what's stopping you?
All my kids, I mean, they mean life to me. What would they do if I leave them? Their father left them, and, that would be horrible to do. So yeah, my kids.
Your children. Okay. And I suppose they're a big part of why you're here today too.
Yes, they are. Yeah, because I'm trying to find the way of dealing with all this, and I don't know what to do.
Have they asked you? Have they noticed anything different about?
No, they think he
They're
just went
quite
for a
young,
business
yeah.
trip. Like,
So
they don't know. They're small. They don't know things yet.
They're quite young. They haven't noticed that things might be out there, expecting it all.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I mean, they see me. I'm different, but I don't know. Maybe they think it's a job, so they don't ask.
Okay, I understand. You mentioned that your mother has been, a source of support during this time.
Yes.
And I'd like to know, is there anyone else, or is she your primary?
Well, I have a good girlfriend I can talk to. I mean, my brother, we occasionally talk, but we are close. It's just that we live, in different cities, so.
I understand. Okay. That being said, it seems like there's a lot of love in your life. There's people there that care about you, and I'm sure they must be concerned at this time. So, there's a few recommendations I like to make, and one of them being that you carry out conversations with these people, your children, your mother,
Yes.
your girlfriend, and maybe it doesn't even hurt to contact your brother. I'll leave that one up to you, but the first few, I think that would be good for you, good for what we can work on together. And apart from that, I can imagine that this last week it's probably been very difficult for you to do anything.
No, it is. It's just, you don't want to do cooking, you don't want to do cleaning, you just don't want to do anything.
And I completely understand that, especially things like that. I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, cooking and cleaning sometimes can be a bit of a chore. But there's the things I do enjoy, and sometimes when I'm a little pent up, I like to just go shoot some hoops, things that just help me kind of clear my thoughts. And I think you could stand to gain from something similar. Not shoot hoops by any means, but whatever activity you enjoy, whatever really gets you going. Any hobbies that come to mind?
I like to, work in the garden. I really enjoy that.
Okay.
Planting and, picking out the weeds and that kind of stuff. I really like that.
Okay, right on. Growing up, my parents had a garden in our backyard, and
Nice.
I used to always run around there, and we also had basketball in the back, so I'd kind of shoot around while they were
Do things together. Yeah.
So I would certainly recommend that. Any activities that could really, help take your mind off things, and remind you that you certainly have a lot going on for you in your life. A lot of reasons to be happy, and that's what we'd like to focus on. However, I'm just a little bit concerned with some of the things you told me. And that being said, what I would like to do is have a second opinion from my supervisor. He's far more experienced with this type of situation than I am. And, he has a wealth of experience he can share with you.
Okay.
So, as far as we're concerned, I would like you to do those few things I've asked. Okay?
Sure.
And after that, I'd like you to get back to me on how that went.
Okay.
Okay? Like I said, my supervisor, he'll come in and have a chat with you.
Sure.
He just kind of confirm everything that we've talked about.
Sure.
And, the real important thing is that since you've come in here today, we feel responsible for your safety. And that's something that he's specializes in, for that matter.
Okay.
So I think he can work through this with you.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.